All right, so happy Thursday, April 30th. Today on Moby, we're going to be doing some rounding in decimals, and we're going to add and we're going to subtract. So there are a few things to be careful of. You are going to need paper today. Okay, you don't need to save it to show me on your Flipgrid tomorrow, but you do need to have some paper. All right, so first we're going to round to tenths and add. So we look to the tenths place first of all. Tenths. The 7 is in the tenths place. And in this one, the 1 is in the tenths place. We have to round both of those. We have to look to the 8. 8 is 5 and up, bump it up. So that 7 bumps up to an 8. Everything to the right, we don't care. I don't want to mess up my marker by actually coloring on it. We don't care about anything to the right. We don't write that in with a decimal number, but we do write in the 4 and the decimal point. So now we have 4.8. With this 1 in the tenths place, it tells us to look to the 3. 3 is 4 and below. Just let it go. We let the 1 just go. Stay a 1. We don't care about the numbers to the digits to the right, but everything to the left we copy over exactly. As you can see why you definitely need a piece of paper for this. There are a few steps involved. 8 plus 1 is 9. Copy down the decimal. 4 plus 2 is 6. But like I said, not only will you be adding, you could also be subtracting. I'm going to change my color marker here to black one. So make sure you're checking out the place that you round to, but also the operation you're going to be doing. So in this case, it's subtracting. I didn't take the cap off here. There we go. That's better. All right. Whoop. So rounding to the hundredths place. Tenths. Whoops. Tenths. Hundredths. The 4 tells me look to the 8. 8 is 5 and up. Bump it up. So the 4 bumps up to a 5. We do not care any longer about digits to the right since it's after the decimal point, but we do care about everything to the left. We copy down, we already wrote in this, it became a 5. We copy down the 9. We copy down the decimal. We copy down the 7. In this number, 1.151, we go tenths, hundredths. We look to the digit on the right, a 1. Remember, 4 and below, just let it go. So the 5 stays the same. Everything to the right in a decimal does not matter. We just cross it off. But everything to the left stays the same. Let's look back at the operation just to make sure that we're not adding when we should be subtracting or subtracting when we should be adding. So I look up here and it says to subtract. I'm going to carefully do that. This lesson might take a little longer today. 5 minus 5 is, whoops, 0. 9 minus 1, 8. 7 minus 1 is 6. And that 0 is funny. Moby is usually okay if you put in 6.80 or plain old 6.8 since those numbers are equivalent numbers. All right, good luck with that today.